Sitting is the new smoking. You have heard that phrase 1,000 times, and honestly, it's annoying. But what if I told you that sitting isn't just lack of movement? It is an active, destructive biological process. Right now, if you are sitting down, there is a muscle deep in your belly that is shrinking, triggering a fear response in your brain. And there is an enzyme in your blood that just turned off, stopping you from burning fat. You aren't just resting, you are mechanically breaking your body. Welcome to Levitas. Let's be honest for a second. Count them up in your head. The drive to work, the hours at the desk, the dinner table, the movie binge. How many hours did you sit today? If that number is over 6, you are in the danger zone. Do me a favor, if you are currently sitting, or if your back hurts right now, hit the like button. Let's get this information to the millions of people who think their fatigue is just laziness when it's actually biology. Let's start with the most immediate metabolic disaster. The lipase shutdown. Your body has a magical enzyme called Lipoprotein Lipase, or LPL. Think of LPL as a microscopic vacuum cleaner located in the walls of your capillaries. Its job is to grab fat, as triglycerides, out of your bloodstream and pull it into your muscles to be burned for fuel. It is your primary fat burning mechanism, but here is the catch. LPL only works when muscles are contracting, specifically, the large postural muscles in your legs. A seminal series of studies, including work published in the Journal of Physiology, revealed a terrifying timeline. After just 60 to 90 minutes of continuous sitting, the electrical activity in your legs goes silent. When that happens, LPL production doesn't just slow down, it plummets. We are talking about a 90% drop in vacuum power. That fat that should be burned? It stays in your blood, clogging your arteries, or it gets stored directly as visceral fat around your organs. And here is the scary part. Going to the gym for an hour later does not fully turn these enzymes back on. You can't out-train a day of stillness. Now, let's move to the viral angle everyone is talking about, the psoas muscle. This is the soul of the spine. The psoas major is unique. It is the only muscle that connects your upper body to your lower body. Its job is to pull your knees up, flexion. When you sit, your knees are bent for hours. Your psoas is in a constantly shortened, tightened state. But the psoas isn't just a mechanical rope, it is an emotional antenna. It is deeply connected to your sympathetic nervous system, or your fight or flight system. In the wild, if you curled into a ball, you are protecting your organs from a predator. When you sit for 8 hours, your psoas is tight. Your brain interprets this mechanical tension as, we are in a defensive crouch. There must be a predator. This signals the amygdala to release low-grade stress hormones like cortisol. You aren't stressed because of the email. You're stressed because your body posture is screaming, danger, to your brain. This tightness leads us to the mechanic that destroys your back, glute amnesia. The body operates on a law called reciprocal inhibition. It's like a seesaw. If the muscle on the front of the joint pulls, the muscle on the back must relax. Because your hip flexors, the front, are chronically tight from sitting, your brain sends an off signal to your glutes, the back region. This is widely known in sports medicine as dead butt syndrome. You try to stand up or lift something, and your glutes, the biggest muscles in your body, are asleep. They don't fire. So, who picks up the slack? Your lower back. The lumbar spine is forced to do a job it wasn't designed for. A 2019 study in the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy confirmed this link between inhibited glutes and chronic lower back pain. You don't have a bad back, you have a sleeping butt. Mechanic number 4 is why you have brain fog at 3 p.m. It's the oxygen kink. When you slouch, shoulders rolled forward, head poking out like a turtle, you are physically collapsing your chest cavity. This forward head posture compresses the diaphragm and prevents your lower ribs from expanding. A study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that this slumped posture can reduce your forced vital capacity, also known as the amount of air you can breathe in, by up to 30%. Think about that. You are voluntarily breathing through a straw. Less air in the lungs means less oxygen in the blood. Less oxygen in the blood means your brain, which is an oxygen hog, starts to throttle down. You feel sleepy and unfocused not because you need coffee, but because you are suffocating your neural circuits. This brings us to the most fascinating psychological hack, the power pose. In 2010, researchers famously claimed that standing in an expansive posture, chest open, taking up space, could increase T levels by 20% and lower cortisol by 25%. Now, I have to be transparent. Recent science has debated the hormonal spike, but the psychological effect is undeniable. The connection between posture and serotonin, the happy chemical, is real. Your brain has a two-way radio with your body. If you feel confident, you stand tall. But if you stand tall, you trick your brain into feeling confident. By unfolding your body, you break the defeat signal associated with depression. You are hacking your mood simply by fixing your spine. So, does this mean that you have to quit your job and live in the forest? No, you need a new protocol called exercise snacking, the one and only thing you should snack. So, here is the doctor's verdict. You cannot undo 8 hours of sitting with 1 hour of intense gym time. The metabolic damage happens during the sitting. You need to disrupt the pattern. The research suggests that exercise snacks, which are brief bursts of moderate movement, are the cure. The rule is very simple: every 60 minutes, you move for 60 seconds. I don't mean a lazy walk to the water cooler. I mean 20 air squats, 1 minute of jumping jacks, or running up a flight of stairs. You need to contract those large leg muscles to wake up the lipase enzymes and force the psoas to stretch. I know you are looking to improve this huge sitting problem, so this is your prescription. Set a timer on your phone right now, label it. Movement is medicine. When it goes off, don't ignore it. Stand up. Reset your posture. Move. Oxygenate your brain. This is a simple and free way to counter the impact of a sedentary lifestyle. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.